Now that you understand the working of the fund, you know that at resignation, dismissal and retirement, you will receive your member share account from the fund. These are unfortunately not the only occasions when the relationship with your employer could come to an end. Death and disability could also occur. The Cape Retirement Fund provides death and disability cover, also known as risk benefits, to you. These benefits are offered by the fund to ensure that your family and dependents are taken care of in the case of death, or that you have a sufficient benefit to replace your income in the case of you becoming disabled. We can now have a look at the risk benefits in the fund available to you. Unlike other funds in the industry that offer standard death and disability benefits for all members, the Cape Retirement Fund offers you a choice between 5 different risk benefit categories. You might wonder why the fund offers you a choice. If you look back to the working of the fund, you will remember that risk benefits costs are deducted from the contributions made to the fund, which means that you pay for your risk benefits. Because of this, the trustees of the fund decided that those of you who do not need additional death or disability cover can choose not to have it, saving all your money towards retirement. Your initial choice can be changed, and down the line, should you find your needs changed, you will have the opportunity to change your risk benefit category in the fund. We will explain when at the end of this section. The categories determine 2 important aspects. It determines how much death and disability cover you will have. It determines how much you will be saving towards retirement on a monthly basis. There are 5 risk benefit categories available to you. Please consult your latest benefit brochure, the fund's website, or contact the fund's call center for the latest multiples of cover and cost structures. Remember that you can change between risk-benefit categories once a year or when your life circumstances change. It is important to review your risk benefits annually. Category A. In this category, 3% of your pensionable salary will be deducted from the 27% contributions received on your behalf. This will be used to purchase lump sum death and disability benefits for you. If you choose this cover, you could be someone who has your own insurance portfolio but need to have additional death and disability cover. Category B. In this category, 5% of your pensionable salary will be deducted from the 27% contributions received. This will be used to purchase lump sum death and disability benefits on your behalf. Category B is the category providing you with the most death and disability cover. If you choose this category, you could be a young member with a spouse and young children who has little other private insurance. Category C. Category C will use 2% of your pensionable salary to purchase lump sum death benefits on your behalf. It is important that you take note that Cover C does not provide disability cover. If you choose this category, you may have sufficient disability cover but need more death cover. Category D. In Category D, no deductions are made for death and disability benefits simply because there are no risk benefits available. This category is attractive to members who want to save as much as possible towards their retirement and who have minimal need for risk cover. Category E. This category differs from the other available categories as it provides a monthly disability income benefit. Another difference is that the benefits provided in this category stay the same, but the cost may change depending on the claim's experience. For the current cost in Category E, please consult your benefit brochure as this amount can vary from year to year. Category E provides a monthly income benefit of 75% of pensionable salary. In the case of disability, you will continue to contribute 9% towards retirement funding, and the insurer will continue to pay for the employer portion. When you reach retirement age of 65, you will receive your full member share as a retirement benefit. When receiving the monthly income, you will also remain covered under the death benefit provided by Category E of 4 times your annual pensionable salary. Please note that the monthly benefit can be stopped by the insurer if you no longer meet the requirements of the disability definition. If you need death cover and find you have a need for a monthly income disability benefit, you could fit this profile. Let us summarize. Say, for example, Mr. X and Mr. Y both join the fund on the same day and both earn exactly the same salary. Mr. X elects category B in the fund and Mr. Y elects category D. 10 years have now passed. This illustrates Mr. X's value in the fund, but you can clearly see that Mr. Y accumulated more in the fund as no deductions were made for risk benefits. If we change the scenario, however, and say for instance both members die, then Mr. X's family will receive a larger death benefit payout. There are two scenarios when changing your category is permitted. The first scenario is that you have the opportunity to change your risk benefit category annually for a small admin fee. Your option change form together with the admin fee must reach the fund before 31st of March for the change to be implemented from the 1st of July. Should you experience a life-changing event, you can change your category free of charge. According to the insurer's policy conditions, members can change categories within 3 months of one of the following events: on marriage or divorce, on the birth or death of a child, on the death of a spouse, at ages 40 and 50, when a child reaches majority, when a member's employment contract changes. Let us have a look at some other fund benefits that you automatically receive as a member of this fund. You have funeral cover up to the age of 65 in the Cape Retirement Fund. Even if you elected a category with no death cover, you still qualify for this benefit. The fund realizes that there are always immediate costs in the event of death. This benefit pays out within 48 hours after the insurer received a certified copy of the death certificate. The benefit covers you, your spouse, and your dependent children. Dependent children are defined as children up to the age of 18, including stillborn babies. Children who are still full-time students and unmarried will be covered up to the age of 26. Please consult your benefit brochure for details about the funeral cover provided. Further to the fact that the fund provides the best funeral cover available, there are also added-on benefits to the members. Members who are declared disabled will retain the funeral cover up to the age of 65. The spouse and children of members who passed away will remain covered up to the age that the member would have turned 65. All members enjoy the repatriation benefit as well. This means that the cost of transporting the body to the place of burial anywhere in South Africa will be taken care of.